Welcome back to my channel. Today I have decided I'm going to be talking about how I believe MikoVerse, a game or software, hard to call, although it is a game. I believe that it is the future of vtubing. Um, I believe this mainly because, based on the features that are being offered or shown through the Kickstarter that they have run, I believe that for entry level VTube, it'll be a great start. Such as myself, I went through a lot of effort to try and do different things, make it accessible to myself, whether that was through VC Face, whether that's through other things such as XR Animator, which I've only just recently found. It takes up a lot of setup and a lot of different things to work, such as V-Roid Studio, using Blender to stuff, especially creating your own sort of environment, as you see a lot of 3D VTubers do. And I believe that MikoVerse more or less putting that into one space. And I believe that this ends up pushing forward more VTubers, even if not on a larger scale, but just a lot more entry level without needing funding or anything like that. So I'm gonna go to Firefox, and I am also gonna show you the type of things. The reason I believe that better as an entry level thing. So at the minute, it is 27 days to go, and £161,000. In dollars, that's over 200,000. The original goal that she set, $15,000, and within 10 minutes they easily hit that, and then within the first day they basically got 150k. I'm not exactly sure, and then recently got to 200k. And these are all the goals I've had so far: voice chat proximity, minigame tools, combat PvP, increased avatar customization, I think is a big one for entry level, advanced social systems, and then more stretch goals further down. But the big one that I believe is going to be really big for entry level VTube is going to be the increased avatar customization, especially when it's already inside of the game. From what I've heard from Miko's stream, it is very much there's going to be a store where you can sell and buy VTube avatars or different things that you can use in the environment. But if you can create like a local server just for you to use, and you can create the environment you want, it is very similar to me as importing and making your own game engine, such as using um, Unity or called, I can't remember the name of it, but it's very similar to creating your own game engine, and all the systems are there in place. And if you don't know what you're doing, you don't need to worry about messing with the actual game engine backend itself. And instead, you can just do it all inside the MikoVerse. I believe will end up pushing more entry level VTubers and making it a lot more accessible. Since you don't need to have this big powwow about getting your VTuber, then if it's not a VRM mill, you need to convert it to a VRM mill. Then you need to find a way for hand tracking, which I use for Animator, which I've only just started using, so it might be a bit funky. And then from there, I decided to make Unreal Engine. That's the one. In Unreal Engine, I have made basic game engine to have a background stuff and make it a lot more smooth. Is the way I wanted to do it, but it's not like fancy, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I eventually got exhausted from doing it. But rather than people getting exhausted once they get to that point, because it is a lot of steps to push forward, I believe that MikoVerse will solve that step in between struggling to get an environment that you're happy with, and a lot of like some of the well-made VTubers, especially in the 3D space, they have environments that they interact with and stuff like that, like Miko always has. And this feels like a good branch, especially since it's going to end up being a free software based, well, free game from what I've been heard from the thing from streams. I believe that it'll allow a lot of entry level VTubers to make the avatar, buy the avatar, whatever they want to do to customize themselves. And then on top of that, it also allows for VTubers to interact with the voice proximity and other things inside of the space. And it allows for, I imagine, more easier collabs because you don't need to decide, for example, in VR chat, you needed to import your model and all different things like that. But if it's already all inside of the MikoVerse, it allows for a lot easier, more simplistic actions to that. And I imagine it'll allow a better community for the VTubers to use it, and it'll allow more growth of the community. And I just believe that it's going to be the future of entry level VTubing, and in the far future, maybe a lot of larger VTube use it as their main avenue to be a VTuber. I'm not quite sure yet, because obviously I've not messed around with it personally. The only thing I have done is the Miko user, and then with the goals and with myself, I feel like the effort I went through to get to where I'm at now, I feel like dependent on what sort of features MikoVerse has once it's actually fully released, I feel it'll open up the door to a lot more people to be VTubers. Anyway, I appreciate my rant being followed through. Um, so far, it is currently 27 days to go. So if you want to support, go back to project. This might be uploaded at a later date, so it might not no longer be 27, but I'll upload it before it finishes. So if you want to support, you can. I'll quickly go over the different rewards because I believe the project, whether you want to do anything, support you can. Where is I'm gonna go over from basically if you want access to MikoVerse before its full release, um, you need to spend $45, which will get you immediate early access to MikoVerse, which won't be applied to you until you actually finish the game. I mean, finish the Kickstarter once it's finished. So 27 days from now, 31st of May, I think it is. You'll get all this going on, and you'll get immediate access. So you can start entering and exploring this early. And personally, I would like to see a lot of different things. Just personally, I'm just happy to be able to get involved because just from seeing it and seeing it grow and then watching the Code Miko has put forward, like I just see how it could grow and how it could improve the v, VTuber communities and like the foundation of what a VTuber, rather than just being a streamer, it can open up a lot more social interaction. But that could just be my lack of knowledge of what currently already exists. But if you want immediate access, the minimum is 45, and you get immediate access. You get a game, like a pet in the game, speed boost, founder badge, in-game item, and a couple of different things. These are optional. You don't need to buy these. These you can buy plushies. You can buy anything. But all the possible things that you can get, which still some left, is a lot of outside stuff, so dinners. This is the higher stuff, but all the things included in this list you'll be able to get all the way along. So I'll go through them all so you can have an understanding, and then I'll end the video there, and you can go about your day. If you don't want to hear any more, leave a like. Leave me a comment. See what you think about the. You think whether it'll be the future of VTube, or if you think it'll be all by itself, like it'll just be its standalone. But I do believe that it'll be a lot of entry level VTuber stuff, and I'm hoping it'll be everything I think of. And if not, it might grow to that in the future, but we'll see. So, possible things you can get. This is $10,000. And 4 people have already bought it to support the project, and probably some of these, probably a bit of both. But at $10,000, get team dinner. The devs will help create an avatar for the MikoVerse. Get credit for the 5,000. Get your pet in game, like your real life pet. It'll be put in game. That's what I assume it does. A statue of your avatar put in game. You'll get an art book and history book of the MikoVerse. What else? For 2,500, a virtual meet and greet. A portrait in game. 1,000, get personalized thank you video. Start on the walk of fame, not the wall, the walk of fame. Exclusive access to a specific map. A specialized vehicle in the game for 500, which is Galaxy Governor. Space station map access. Early access to space creation assets. So if you're a fan of space, you need to spend 500. I might be off by a tier, I'm not sure. The Cosmos Creator, you get City and Galaxy Avatar Aura, Cosmos World Map Access, Cosmos Explorer Space Ship for you, so a space vehicle, World Wizard, a dragon in-game pet, Bacca's Bedazzled Sports Car with effects. Let's see. Reality Weaver, early trailer and upcoming features access, special advanced building blocks, speed boost. Then there's an early edition of this, so you can buy it early. There's 100 left, so you can buy that early and get it a bit cheaper. Then you've got the Avatar Architect, which you get extra vehicles and party access sticker. These are all things you can get if you support the Kickstarter. If you want access by the 31st, you want to buy the minimum Sand Sculptor, get immediate access once the Kickstarter's over. But this is my thing of, I might have went on a bit long, but let me know how you feel. Will the VTuber landscape will be affected by MikoVerse, if at all? Okie doke. Appreciate you listening and watching. You decided to come back, and appreciate it. Bye bye.